Most people remember Prince for the clothes, the swagger, the spinning, the splits, the attitude. But the real story of Prince is in the guitar he held. That yellow tele-style guitar with the leopard strip down the center. The same one he used for decades. On stage. In studios. In some of the biggest moments of modern music. And here's the truth most people still don't realize. That guitar wasn't a Fender. It was a Hohner Madcat, a Japanese Telecaster knockoff that was never supposed to be important. To understand the Madcat, you have to understand the 1970s guitar market. Fender had been bought by CBS in 1965, and by the early 70s, everyone could feel the quality slipping. Heavier bodies, chunky finishes, inconsistent necks. A lot of guitars coming out of the factory just didn't feel alive anymore. Meanwhile, Japan was quietly building some of the best knockoffs the world had ever seen. Tokai, Greco, Fernandez, Aria, Morris. Factories in Matsumoku and Fujijin were building guitars that were technically copies, but often better instruments than the American originals at the time. The Madcat was born right in that era. Hohner was mostly known for harmonicas and accordions, not guitars. They didn't build the Madcat themselves. They contracted it out. Same factory, multiple brand names depending on the shipment. The guitar could say Hohner, Aria, Morris, or nothing at all. The guts were the same. It had a light ash body, a slim and playable neck, and bright single-coil pickups that cut through a stage mix without getting muddy. But the part everyone notices is the leopard stripe through the flame maple top. People assume that was a bold design choice. It wasn't. It was literally covering the seam between two matched maple panels. A cost-saving workaround. Cheap solution. Look cool. That's the Madcat in one sentence. Not fancy. Not high status. Just built in a way that worked. Prince found his first Madcat at a music shop in the late 70s. Secondhand. Not special. Not collectible. Just there. But when he played it, the neck fit his hand. The sound fit his voice. The guitar didn't fight him. Prince was an aggressive rhythm player. Most players baby their guitars. Prince did the opposite. He hit hard. He played with snap. He bent strings like he was trying to drag the note somewhere new. A lot of guitars break down under that. The Madcat didn't. So it became his workhorse. From Dirty Mind, through Purple Rain, through the 90s tours, through the 2004 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame performance where he stole the entire stage during While My Guitar Gently Weeps and made every other guitarist on stage look like they were just warming up. That whole time, it was the same Madcat or one of its stage twins. Prince didn't chase gear. He chased feel. Then something predictable happened. Prince made the guitar iconic. Demand rose. The supply did not. Original early 70s Japanese-built Madcats that used to sell for $250 to $500 suddenly started selling for $3,000, $6,000, $10,000 depending on condition. And that created two different kinds of responses. Boutique builders who try to do it right. Factories pumping out lookalikes for the internet. The boutique builds, companies like Schecter, Hammond, or independent luthiers, used real ash, real maple caps, real binding, good pickups, correct bridge placement. These guitars captured the feel, and in some cases, surpassed the original. Then there's the other side. The Firefly Madcat style copies. This is where most people today enter the conversation. The Firefly version is the poster child for the budget copy. It looks the part in pictures, flame top, leopard stripe, tele shape. But there are differences that matter. Often plywood or mystery wood bodies. Veneer flame printed or paper thin. A stripe that's just a sticker, not inlay binding. Electronics that vary from passable to barely functioning. Fretwork that depends entirely on who was working Tuesday at the factory. Some Fireflies play fine after setup. Some arrive rough. Some are just dead wood, no resonance, no life. And that's the divide. They look like the Madcat, but they do not sound or feel like the Madcat. The original Japanese factories were using real swamp ash and decent maple. Wood that was light, resonant, and cut in a way that captured and returned energy. That's why the original has snap when you dig in. It's not magic. It's just physics and craftsmanship. But here's the thing Prince would tell you. If the guitar feels right, and you can make it speak, that's the right guitar. Price is irrelevant. Prince could have picked up a Firefly, plugged in, and still sounded like Prince. Because sound lives in the hands, not the guitar. So where does that leave the Madcat in history? It sits in a strange place. Born as a budget Japanese knockoff. Adopted by one of the most gifted musicians who ever lived. Turned into an icon not by design, but by use. Chased by collectors for nostalgia and symbolism. The Madcat's legacy is not in the wood, the brand, the stripe, or the price tag. Its legacy is this. The right tools are not always the expensive ones. The legendary instrument is the one that lets the musician be themselves. Prince didn't need prestige. He needed a guitar that could keep up with him. The Madcat did. And that's why it became legend.